Oh, hey guys. So, I'm gonna pick back up where I was playing last night, which, I think we're like going to Utah or some shit. We talked to little prospector Lalafell, and, we're gonna see, what we have to do. There was like some rock monsters that got exposed, in these mines. They'd been there for like 300 or 3,000 years, some shit like that. So, whatever. Um, we're gonna see what this guy wants us to do. Oh, we found him. Okay, cool. He's volunteered with the mess down in Copperville. Are you? You got guts, mate. Blah blah blah. Skills go, cause things ain't pretty down there. I don't know if you know this, but Copperville was old when the second dynasty was still young. Abandoned centuries ago, if it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for rebuilding efforts. I just imagine, and how a lot of this stuff is written, because it's like, in the majority of the story, you kind of have this weird, like, Shakespearean Old English, and then you talk to these motherfuckers, and it's like, you're in, like, the fucking Wild West. Oh, hey, Cryptic Venom, what's up? It's been a while since, you've popped in. Oh, these giants. I get that these giants are some dicks. One of them will be able to show you the way in. Restin'. Okay, sweet. Cool. Into Copper Hell. This is very, I feel like, accurately named. I'm just hanging out, combing your hair. That's what's up. I got a new work schedule, so I'd stream super late at nights, or like right now. I have a couple hours before I need to go to work. So I was like, I really want to play some Final Fantasy. I could stream this. Oh, busy with family stuff? Yeah, I totally feel that. It is the time of the year for... Oh, I should have gone through the other door. For all that. I'm kind of glad my family is like, oh, you work late. You don't have to be a part of this. We'll just tell you when to show up. And I'm like, alright, that works. Maybe I'm not reading this map very well. Man, it's the time of the year for schedule changes, I guess. I got promoted, which was cool, but I didn't get the best selection. I'm trying to go. They have a schedule open for 11 to 8, which I kind of really want, because I currently get home at about 3 a.m. And it's kind of terrifying when you're like a woman trying to walk through a dark alley to get to your apartment at 3 a.m. So kind of hoping for that. Plus, I don't know. My sleep schedule has been just destroyed. Should I go this way? No, I feel like we should go back. Oh, that's awesome. Promotions all around. I mean, I always feel like my promotions always come at like the perfect time where I've gotten bored with what I was doing. So hopefully you had the same fortune for that. Because that's always the best, is like, you're like, oh, I got this. I know everything. Or decently, can perform everything and answer questions for other people at this task, so I'm ready to move on. Now I don't do shit. I don't know about your promotion, but I really just I just sit there and answer questions and tell them if something bad's about to happen. Walking home at night can be really scary. Like I live in kind of a city area. It's like the only, I mean, I live in a city obviously, but there's not very many places in my city where it's like I don't know, where you can like walk places, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So it's kind of interesting. There's like not a lot of bad stuff happens where I live, but it's kind of gotten a little dangerous in the past few months. Like there's a guy who was actually shot and killed by a bunch of 15-year-olds like 2 blocks from my house, which that was kind of like a freak thing. They don't really know why. I think they were trying to mug him and had a gun and didn't know what they were doing with it, but it was super sad. Yeah, anything like super late, I automatically, I mean, especially watching and playing horror games, you're like, oh, I've seen this before. That's not just an NPC. That's a baddie. Something in the shadows. Oh, seen it. Don't like it. Break-ins and stuff like that. It's just like I don't know. I'm not a very like I guess criminal person, so I don't really understand like breaking into people's cars or houses or stealing their Amazon packages from their front fucking porch, which happened to me, and I'm very upset about it. It was a present for my sister-in-law. It was a Doctor Who wine glass, and someone fucking stole it from my front porch. It's like, I hope you enjoy it, man. Dude, Alien Isolation, that game, all the sound effects and the creeping, like, cause it's heavily stealth, but also like the xenomorph is a huge creeper. And you're just like, man, I hear some noises. Like, I'm not into this. Look at these little creatures. Oh my god. They're really gross looking. Yeah, Alien Isolation definitely gave me some little bit of some spooks for sure. Which, and I ranted about this when I was trying to play it. I was like, I'm not the best at stealth games. They're so, I'm just like, give me a gun, I'll shoot it. Like, I don't give a fuck. But that game is a lot of stealth, a lot of like strategy and stuff like that, and it's super fun for sure. And it's the sound, the audio in that game is incredible. In here, see how long this takes. Yeah, it is a dope game overall. I was really glad that I got it in a humble bundle for like $10. But I do often recommend it. It's a really good like single player game, especially if you're into horror games, which I feel like it kind of goes into a direction that you don't see a lot of horror games, because a lot of horror games are like, you know, the generic run-of-the-mill like survival, which Alien Isolation, you know, yeah, you want to survive, but I don't know, it's not zombie oriented. There's so many fucking zombie games, I'm so sick of it. I also have Dead by Daylight, which is basically like the Friday the 13th game, apparently. I haven't gotten to play it yet, but I convinced my brother and some of his friends to get it. and we were all supposed to play sometime, but because I think those kind of games are really, really fun to play. Like, I've watched a couple of people stream the Friday the 13th game, and I was like, oh man, I really want that game. It's a lot of fan service, and I do like the Friday the 13th franchise, but it looks like it's only fun with like a group of friends. So it's like, oh, maybe if I have some friends that do a horror movie podcast, and they've actually been doing some stuff on Twitch, just like viewings, and which I actually haven't watched because I'm a bad friend, but I've been very curious how they get around the copyright stuff, because that's a really cool idea to like. I mean, I guess it's kind of like how Twitch does the anime viewings together, but I think Twitch actually gets the rights to play it, whereas you can I've seen some people be like, we watch a movie together and everyone's in like a chat or whatever, so I'll have to see how they do that, because we do 31 horror movies in 31 days for the month of October, and that can be pretty time consuming, but that would be super fun to have like viewings of. Because this past year, October was a rough month for me, so I didn't finish mine, but I usually pick a theme, and this year was modern horror movies, and I had some really awesome modern horror movies picked out. Pretty much everyone that I watched I really enjoyed, especially Neon Demon. I was really surprised because some people said that it was garbage, but I really, really enjoyed it. Though I can never pronounce the director's name. He did Drive, and a lot of people hate Only God Forgives, but I really like Only God Forgives. It's brutal as fuck, and it's so weird. I really like weird movies though, so that's me. But I thought the visuals in it were insane. That actress was perfect for it. I think that was Dakota Fanning's little sister, Ellie Fanning. It was beautiful. I listened to the soundtrack for like 5 days. And yes, Drive. Oh my god, Drive is so good. I haven't watched it for a while. I really need to. That's another movie that I'll listen to the soundtrack like way too much and feel really cool driving around. That's actually the music that I play on stream is heavily inspired by Drive. Oh, dude, Green Inferno. I haven't seen Green Inferno, but it took so long for Eli Roth to like get that movie made. I think they filmed it and they were just like, it was a lot of stuff about getting the rights for it. I followed it for a while because I really wanted to see it because I'm a sick individual, and I saw, because it's supposed to be a lot like Cannibal Holocaust. I don't know if you've ever seen that. That's like one of the most banned movies kind of thing. That doesn't go into the realm of like a Serbian film and stuff like that. Like Cannibal Holocaust is just kind of like, ugh. It makes you feel icky, but yeah, because I've seen a couple of like older like 70s cannibal horror movies, and they always mention the Green Inferno. So when Eli Roth came out with a movie, it's just like Green Inferno. I was like, that's about some fucking cannibals. And then I read about it and I was like, yep, it's about cannibals. I'm into it. The some of the stills that I saw for that movie look insane, like super visual, which that's always been something that Eli Roth was like kind of strong with, even with goofy stuff like Cabin Fever. He has like these images in it that it's just like, oh shit. Yeah, Blumhouse likes to get their hands on that kind of stuff. They're like, yeah. But yeah, I'll have to check it out because I think it's on like streaming stuff now. Because I know it had a super limited run in theaters. Because I was gonna try to catch it in theaters, because seeing a movie with like really heavy imagery in theaters, I love it like so much. Like, I feel really bad. I haven't had, like, my schedule is so crazy that I haven't had time to go see Star Wars yet, and I've been really bummed about it. But I'm also pretty happy that nobody has spoiled it for me. I'm just seeing a lot of like the mixed reviews, that's fine. People saying it's like good or bad, that's whatever. Just don't talk about the details. But yeah, I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow. I'm debating if I should do it tomorrow or if I should wait until Tuesday, because Tuesday is cheap movie day. But I'll probably do it tomorrow because I really want to see it. Bye. I hope you have a great day and enjoy your promotion. I'll talk to you later. This queue is taking so long. It says 9 minutes and we're at 7:15, so we'll see. We'll see if it hits that 9-minute mark or goes over. I really hope it just lets me do it. I kind of hate that we're at a point where we're doing these little party things and I can't just, go ahead and do whatever I need to. I have to wait for someone else to come help me. Look at this little BB Ma. He looks like a little badass. I like how his helmet has little pockets for his ears. Like, it covers them. How do you hear with that? That's fine. We won't question it. What's this guy over here doing? Stone torch looking like a bow. I just want to play the game and smash the baddies. And especially now that I understand, how to fucking properly maintain combat in a dungeon, I'm like, I need more practice. Because that's kind of really obnoxious. I really wish I had some. I'm sure it probably does, I just have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, so that's more than likely what it is. We're at 9:27 right now. Wish it would just let me go in there. Just hang out. It's dumb as a butt. Look at these little fire babies. They're so cute. Oh, look at them. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, you're so spooky. I take it back. You're not cute. Look at that fucking face. Oh my god. He's so angry. Why are you so angry? They look like they would have cute little faces, but nope. It's horrifying. Fucking nightmares. And then you got these spider boys. Oh my god. Gross. Let's see what they're doing over here. Let me take a look at this chocobo. He looks like a badass. Can't hurt his little chicken legs. Gotta protect your choke bows, guys. Average wait time, 11 minutes. This isn't productive. The 40 party is currently recruiting. I'll match your search conditions. Fucking get at me. I'm just trying to do some stuff. Try this again. Ugh, this is dumb as a butt. Well. Sucks. I need coffee. I shouldn't leave my coffee stuff at work. Stupid. Now it's at 13 minutes. Are you kidding me? It's a Sunday afternoon. What is everyone doing other than playing video games? So just wait it out. No attention. Sit down. Thank you. Oh, Timothy. Had I known that this was just going to be a little dungeon guy, I would have just done this last night. I thought it was going to be a whole nother like quest, like find this shit or that shit or go here. It's going to be a long drawn out thing, because I actually the queue wasn't that bad last night at like 3:30, 4 a.m. So I probably would have been able to find someone. I just hate it's 3 p.m. and nobody. God, this sucks. Well. I mean, if this doesn't work, I guess we can go find some bullshit quests. I'd really want to do story, but that's fine. Because we're like super close to level 20 and kind of wanted to accomplish that, but that's fine. They look really cool with these goggles on. So stupid. What's I do this? I'm gonna check some stuff. Oh wow, we're really stupid. Really need to fix that. Wow. Ooh. I was looking at classes and stuff the past couple of days, because in this game it's kind of, I really like that you can completely change your character, go to a different class. There's like some potion-y thing that you can also just completely change the look and gender and everything of your character, which is kind of cool. If you don't, because I think with like different subscription levels it gives you more access to have multiple characters, but you know, if somebody doesn't want to pay from, you know, X amount of time for subscription, I think you just by default only get one character. Plus the story is like super fucking long and intense. So I don't know. I'm the type of person that I like to have a very like individual character. But that's cool because I might open up some other classes. Change it something. A little bit more necessary than just run-of-the-mill little DPS, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much of my life I want to waste on this game. This queue is fucking killing me. Average wait time, 16 minutes. That's insane. I don't want to give up though, because I really want to do this. It's such bullshit. Huh, Timothy. It's long queues. So, while we're waiting, I guess I can ramble about this. I've, well, you know, we're in the countdown to Christmas. Today's the 17th, and so we've got like about a week until Christmas, and I have so much to do. I have to do everyone's Christmas cards. I've been slacking on that, so I could probably knock those out in like an hour or two, to be fair. I always draw little pictures in my Christmas cards for people. Just make them kind of worth keeping instead of just throwing in the trash. So I do like little caricatures of my friends or whatever. I need to do that, and then I was gonna be really cheap and like make mugs for some people, because I have like a set of mugs that I just don't use. So I was gonna get the like porcelain paint pens or whatever, and like draw or write something on them for people. And I'm trying to figure out, I think they have to be oil based, but I don't know. Trying to look into how to actually do that, because because that's always like super easy, especially if you need to like get rid of stuff. Like I just have way too many mugs. Cause I used to have roommates and now it's just me, so I'm like, I don't really need all these. But I'm gonna make some of those. And I need to wrap presents because I've been really lazy about that. But I guess that's what I'll do at some point on my days off coming up. Oh my god, the wait time is now up to almost 20 minutes. This is unreal. You know what? Withdraw. You know what? We won't do this. We'll go find some little piddly quests. That's fine. I'm sick of not doing anything. But yeah, Christmas is a wonderful time. Oh, what are you? You are cool looking. Look at that guy. He's all spiky and angry looking. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked for Christmas. No, I have to work for Christmas, but it's overtime, so it's fine. I don't really do anything, so. Oh, here's a fate. We can do this. What do I need to do? Feral pack of diseased dogs roam the desert, attacking anyone carrying anything resembling food, or anyone resembling food for that matter. Put the beast down before a poor Lalafell becomes lunch. Okay, I guess I can do that. Oh, I guess I went the wrong way for this. Different fate. Get back, you beastie. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. I don't want to fight you. I want this dog boy. Oh my god. I guess I'll fight you. This is fine. Oh my god, you're so angry. You're so angry. Why are you so angry? I mean you no harm. I wanted the sickly dogs. The mongrels, as you called them. There we go. Get. Oh, now I'm like super out of the fate. I didn't mean to do that. Shorthand brass blades desperately seek aid in ridding the area of deadly... Oh, those snake boys. Oh my god. These fates, like the little circles for them are very, very particular. I need to go further in, or I'm just gonna... Okay. Here they are. It's okay, I'm coming. I've come to help. Dark Souls you. Poke you in the butt. You're mine. Get wrecked. These dudes are scary. Oh. Oh my god, there's like 5 of them. I'm inside of them. I forgot I changed, I actually made sure that my, controls are able to work with fucking keys. Which that was obnoxious. That was an obnoxious couple of days. It was like, oh, click on this instead of just using the numbers. It's like, that's fine, I guess. I don't even know where I am right now, to be fair. Like, this camera's garbage. Ugh. This is dumb. Successful, yay. Got some things and stuff. That's awesome. Oh, look at these guys. Hammerbeaks. He's got no arms. We'll go over here, see if there's any little missions. It looks like there might be. Since we can't do goddamn dungeon, I'm so upset about it. What? You there? Travel about eczema, slaying beasts, and finding treasure, sort of thing. He's got to travel to the horizon where his cargo awaits, but Chocobo won't move. Tried to have a closer look, but I saw a vile pair of antennae protruding from his feathers and lost my nerve. I love Slugger with all my heart, but bugs I cannot do. I feel you on that. I fear he may have a parasite ladybug that's gorging itself on his blood. Check him for me, will you? And find the ladybug. Dug in there somewhere, killed the damn thing. Okay. I'm just gonna check out this bird. Oh, this one's Slugger. What's up? Will you... Declan, leave him alone. Leave him alone. He doesn't like it, okay? Get out of his butt. Oh, a hostile ladybird. Get wrecked. That ladybug is way too fucking big to have been hiding in that guy. I don't buy it. We're gonna auction some land off. That's dope. Even adventurers have the right to participate. Just imagine the entire area could end up owned by wealthy foreign. It isn't that I dislike adventurers, far from it, but when you consider that Utah is still struggling to accommodate countless refugees, the idea that this land is being sold for profit is not surprising whatsoever, come to think of it. Sir, it sounds like you have an issue. Still, the least they could do is give preferential treatment to hardworking Utahians like me. Sir? This sounds pretty fucked up where you're headed. I've been saving for years, just waiting for an opportunity like this to come along. Say, you wouldn't happen to be curious as well, would you? About the goblet. My hands are full here. But if you've a moment to head that way and look into this auction business on my behalf, I'd be ever so grateful. There's bound to be an Immoral Flames representative by the gates, or who can explain what's going on. That would happen without General Rubar's approval. Of that, I'm sure. So I just made up that dude's name on the spot. Alright. So we're gonna talk to some schmuck. Oh wait, I'm supposed to talk to this fucking chocobo again. This little badass. That's hilarious. You fucking kidding me? Whatever. Not that far. We can do it. Move, Cactar. Oh. Oh, hello. Heard about the auctions, have you? Oh, wait, look. Look at this little guy. Oh, look how cute he is. 'Tis true. In an effort to encourage immigration to our great nation, all lands within the goblet are to be set aside for adventurers like yourself. Tragic, some might say, that only adventurers will be permitted to settle within these wards, but such decisions were made by men wiser than I. A beautiful place. A man-made oasis built atop a towering thing, but why bother explaining when you can see it for yourself? Just go through these gates and follow the road. If you wish to know more, speak with Recruit Station past the entrance. He'll be happy to assist you. Okay. Wait, what? Nothing. That was very confusing. Each of these three nations established a residential district, or in the like-minded blah blah blah. Each residential district is divided into wards. Turn 60 plots of each land. Wealthy individuals may purchase plots of land upon which to build their own estate halls, while free companies may only purchase plots. Those seeking simpler quarters may instead purchase a room in the apartment building found in each of the residential districts. This girl's got the same shit I'm wearing on. State hall specific company privileges are required for customization. Residential, blah blah blah. Okay, great, thanks. So I guess we just pick one. Sally Skellington. Somebody likes Nightmare Before Christmas. I want to find someone funny. Snugglebug. I really wanted to find something fun on here, but these are really funny. People take this game very seriously, I guess. Oh wait, no, butts. Had me at butts. snuggly boy. Snuggling in my lap. Sweet boy. This place looks fancy. Architecture's kind of all over the place, but who am I to judge? Right, Bubby? Right, Bubby. I love the snow. It's so cute. Oh, hello. Greetings, adventure. We're very close to your face. Beg your pardon. And a Utah woman asked you to learn more about the auctions. Oh dear. You may have heard these plots are reserved exclusively for adventurers. Since your friend is a Utah citizen, she is ineligible to participate. Should you yourself have a mind to purchase a plot, pray speak with the residential caretaker.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I need to go back and say, hey, look. I know you really want a piece of land and you've been saving for a long time, but like legit, you're not an adventurer. So you can't have one. I'm so sorry. She's gonna be heartbroken, but oh well. Tell me what you learned. What do you mean it's reserved exclusively for adventurers? I mean, sure, times are tough, and every nation is scrambling to attract formidable fighters. But what about my needs? What about my 40 acres and a chocobo? It's just not fair. Bitch, you sound entitled. You need to dial it back. With your blonde hair. I can now teleport to the residential district. And you can't because you live here. Tough titties. Let's see what this guy wants. You have time to spare, don't you? Make yourself useful and help me find something. Manifest clearly states that 3 crates bound for East Alderon Trading Company were included in the latest shipment to Vapor Bay, but I cannot seem to find the bloody things. Oh no. You lost them. They ought to be around here somewhere, but I can't waste any more time looking. Bitch, it's your fucking job. Why do I have to do your fucking job? Some of these quests are just like absolutely ridiculous. Just pure laziness. Oh my. Guys better throw down. Oh, hello. What's up? 1 of 3. 3? Lost fucking 3, dude. 3 crates. One's right fucking here. Didn't look that hard. Oh, hey, what's up? Sweet, we got these boxes. Now we can give them back. Like, hey, you didn't look hard at all. Yep, found your crates. Here you go. You have more bullshit for me to do. That guy's just like fanning himself. Say, friend, do a hardworking stranger a kindness, would you? See this letter safe. Oh my god, I gotta deliver some mail. I'll call on her myself, but I haven't had time to adopt these weary legs. Blah blah blah. Could I trouble you? Just scrounge up, say 5 hammer-beaked tail feather. Oh. Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Yeah.
I believe you can fly. Well, I believe you can touch the sky. And I think about it every night and day. Just go pick up these feathers from these giant beasties. It's no problem at all. And they're gonna make me kill them, aren't they? Because they're fucking assholes. Oh my god. I have to kill 5 of them. This is cruel. Look at them. They're not even doing anything. They're just hanging out, minding their own fucking business. I shouldn't have to kill them to get their feathers, to be fair. I'm just gonna toss that out there. Final Fantasy devs. You don't have to kill animals to harvest a byproduct. Not like feathers, come on. They probably lose feathers like all the time. Okay, yeah, those are all of them. Deliver the feathers to somewhere else. So let's see where the fuck we need to go. Hi, where are we? We're all the way the fuck there. Sweet. Like, this isn't bad, but I really would rather do that dungeon and get, you know, like, a lot of XP. But that's fine. No big deal. These maps always make it seem like it's like way more sprawling than it actually kind of is, because we're moving very quickly. I thought it was going to take us much longer to get where we need to, but no, kind of just jog down this road and you're there, so that's kind of cool. Where? Aha. Kiki-poo. Oh, look how cute she is! She's really cute. Oh, she looks up to you. There you go, this is for you. Dear gods. It's been too long since I wrote you last. You shouldn't even write her, she's down the fucking street, you asshole. How have you fared since? I'm a slave to my trade and sadly hasn't seen fit to take me blah 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 so bizarre in years. I've heard it told the scum of Utah have set their sights on your silver bazaar Seems beyond saving. Really, how long do you mean to linger in that horrid hovel? Remember, some birds just aren't meant to be caged. Spread your wings and soar once more, Kikipoo. By the gods, this is by far the most ridiculous letter I've ever read. A hammer-beaked tail feather? The doth does realize he sent the feathers of a flightless bird, doesn't he? What an idiot. What a fucking dick. Go spread your wings, but here, you know, as a symbol of how serious I am, I'm gonna send these feathers of a bird that can't fly. Okay. I have no intentions of stepping one ilm from this hovel, much less soaring from it. It's my hovel and I love it. Okay. Girl, you got spirit. That's what's up. So since we really didn't get to do anything that I wanted to do, she looks like she's hurting her neck. I'm gonna walk away from her. There you go. We didn't really get to do anything that I wanted to do. I really wanted to do the little dungeon thing, which I'll try again tonight. Around 3:30, I'll be back and we'll do this again. But I should probably get ready for work. I haven't brushed my hair yet, so that's gonna be a task. So I will be back later tonight around like 3:30, and we'll try this dungeon again. If not, then I'll probably just talk to Kikipoo again, however her name is. But thanks for tuning in. You guys have a great day.